Hey there, gamers. This is Gaming Rage with another video. I'm not, this is not Minecraft, blah, blah, blah. I'm playing the game through Minecraft. This is actually showing you, a game I was working on trying to make it, well, not a game. I'm playing Minecraft, but it's just showing you, I wanted to make it into a server. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm working on several projects, but anyways, I'll just throw it down there and I'll show you. It's not bad. It's like, I'm still working on the interior. Some of the land I might change, but mostly it's just building copycat and replica buildings from 7 Days to Die. It's called 7 Days to Die server, and it's going to be all the buildings that you see in there, but they're going to be brand new. And you enter them like quest. You can't go inside a building without. You have to work get your way back out. It's like a puzzle game thing. I'm building a server. Well, anyways, I'll show you the one I did. I'll show you some of the buildings outside. I'm sure if anybody watched my video, you've already seen some of this, so bear with me when I show you it again. Oh, wait a minute, I got somebody coming out here. I gotta see if these kids. I don't know what's. Are them kids again? Just stay in here, Rocky. Come here. Come in here. I literally have to call my dog in here and make her lay down. Lay down. Stay here. Lay down. Lay down. Yeah, lay down. No, lay down. Here you go. Lay down. There you go. Good girl. Just stay right here. You don't have to go anywhere. Nothing's gonna get you. I'm in here. If they break in the door, you can tear the head off, okay? But you can't do it by the window. So just stay right here. Boy, in you farted. Thank you very much. My dog. It's my daughter's dog. It's a big giant rock. Oh, can I show people you? Can they see you? Yeah. She's a big dog. She's a good dog, but she's really strong. She's a guard dog. She won't let people come to her house. She won't hurt anybody. She wants to play with kids, but she might an adult. She's a really good dog. It's my daughter's dog. Anyways, she's a sweetheart, but she can be a pain in the ass too, though. She's too big for me. I don't really like pulling her around. She pulls around all the time when you walk her. She's so powerful. You just, yeah. I mean, I could give her obedience school. I don't want to do all that. She doesn't want to walk very well. She's good outside. I put her in the backyard. She runs around, and I just sit in the chair, and she don't have no leash on there, do you? Yeah, she laying there on the floor down there. I don't know if you're gonna see it or not, but anyways. But that's my daughter's dog. I take care of it. She decided she wanted to run away with some guy. She's old enough, but can't tell kids nowadays. Stuff you've done, I guess. You got to work on. Try to teach them right. Come on, baby, get on there. I can't wait all day. We are people trying to watch this thing. You already walked away one time. Don't do that. We need to watch a show, not sit and waste our time. I'm trying. Move it. Loading screen. I should have loaded it up. Sorry. There we go. Now can I even hear this? Is it on the right settings? That's the thing. It should be. Okay. I just forget Minecraft is, yeah, it's clicking. I hear it now. Anyways. Whoop. Now I just broke my ground. Because I'm in creative mode. Oh, whoops. Should I do that? We want, no, we don't want that. We want this. Now, boom. See, these are two halves. They look so much alike. That one there. Dead fire coral, and then this. I don't know, Magnum slab. They had that in Minecraft forever, that one, but this one's different. It's in a mod. But okay, I'm inside the building, and I really didn't want to show you this way. So we'll just go outside first. But this is the building I'm showing you that you got to survive in. We'll start all the way up here, go back to the doorway, and I'll show you through that. Then I'll just give you a quick walk outside of what I've been building too. But down, down. And none of this stuff you can break inside this building, by the way. It's just all decorations. But when you play it, there's going to be the survival aspects of each building you go into. There, sir. And there's treasures inside. So, okay, it's nighttime. I can just sleep real quick if I want to. I know I have. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is. I don't have the sleeping bag in this mod. All I had is beds. I don't think I do, anyways. That's just a bummer. I thought I had sleeping bags in this thing too, but whatever. Bed works fine. I have to carry it though. Anyways, so I started building this thing I want to call the haunted house, and I didn't want. It's huge. It's in a desert. It has nothing like this. This is all my own creation, by the way. But so what happened is, I decided I wanted up on a mountaintop, because it's a haunted house and they're either really high up or way out in the woods. So I made this dark road trail. This comes off of car mod, which I don't care. I don't use any of the car part. I just use the road material. And some of the objects, they got a pipe in there where it's good for something, but it's really just the only reason why I got the mod. I don't even use the cars because to build them are retarded. So what I do is I would just prefer a mod that had buildings. But anyways, this is what I did the road, and you can see it up there. And I built this town right here. And no walking, dumbass. And I started out way over here. We did well. I did all this. This is all my creation. All of that. This is his. He did that. My son was working with me, but he didn't want to get into just the creative worlds type out of it. I don't know. He didn't want to put it his, but he did a lot of work. I mean, this thing looks really awesome. It's that the Trader's Post. Look at that, the fence. I wish I could get him to keep working on this, but he sometimes sounds like he wants to. But anyway, so I go over here. Was our beginning creation. He made this house, which is really awesome looking. I go inside, but I'm not gonna do all that. And I made this house, and these houses aren't set up for you to. And this is just all my land. Some ocelottos or whatever you call those things, a pink and the other color. I got a mod that makes them even more colors of everything, just different. Then this is kind of set up. This one here is off of a 7 Days Die map. This house, it had cars, so I did use a car thing to show that there was cars there. There's two vehicles here, but this one I did. I built that one right off the map. This is something he just created, and he created houses to put the traders in. He was really good at that. He get them all set up. I know how to do it now, but he's the one that really taught me that. I didn't. I don't know. I just never got into the game as much as he did, but now I like the creation part of it. So we decorated the town, and as I went along, I was building this while he was building all that stuff. I helped him some. Anyways, this was the first one, and it had. I mean, this one's out in. There's there's copies of this one everywhere. You should recognize these. But this one here, I mean, you should recognize the outside. Inside's total difference because like I said, this is a mod. There was a hole right here was in it. It was pretty damaged. None of this stuff is in there. This is all my own decorations. What I thought what the house would look like before they destroyed it. A little bit of stuff in there. Just kind of fantasy thing. Right here, you go through. This is bit was not original. I had a little bit of trouble with this one, so I did it this way. It still works. It's just not as large. It has just the one closet. It had more. This room was a bathroom in the Minecraft. This wasn't even here anymore. There was a tub, anyways, and a giant hole, and you go outside into the where I had that gazebo out there. Yeah, that gazebo I had out there. I did it from that project. Yeah, this is supposed to be a pool table, but I couldn't find a mod for it. But it would have been nice to have the pool table, so I just made it a game, like a setup where they do this. But they do got some gaming devices I could have put down here. I don't have that mod on another map. I guess I should put it on this one now. I could do that to this. I might, but I might not because it was really based on a not computer stuff. But at least that's what I felt the setting was at. I was at this stage where they didn't have the computers yet. All they had was, basic computers. They didn't have the gaming devices they have and everything. I don't know. I guess they could have that. But anyways, I built this. It had this upstairs, and this was kind of pretty much wrecked out here. I built all this. It was a flat area. There wasn't these bushes around it. And I got a guy that's stuck down there. They're retarded. And so I designed it and put it up there. This was not like it that at all, but I did it my way, the way I liked it. It's gazebo. I thought it's pretty nice. And anyways, I made these for my dogs that I had dogs. I was going to put two in each one, but I just kind of said, okay, I did enough of that fun. We played for a little bit, but this is what we ended up with. Then we started working this way, and we were getting in the game. He got mad when I told him I wanted to turn it into a server and not just play it, put it into creative mode to do a lot of it. And maybe we could have, but it would have took, I mean, more than a year to do it if we did it that way. So then I just went into creative mode and started doing that. And I suggested he just didn't want to do that. We had a gas station working, so I just said I'm on my own. So I built this little road around his trail, or this walkway, and I put the benches down and the trees. He didn't have that in there. I kind of wanted to look like a park that you walk around and sit in around the lake and look at the fish. Which we don't have no fish in there. They do swim in there, but whatever. It was supposed to be for that anyways. And then I built this road all the way around it like that. These are just stuff I was working on. I left the boxes. They won't be here. Garbage. I don't know why I still even have it. My first dilemma, on the map, it had a farm this color. It was green. These are the actual colors on 7 Days to Die, these buildings. The stuff is. That one, that shack could have been white, but I made it yellow. I think that little shed was white. Some of the colors aren't exact. You can't get everything you want in life. But so I decided to build a barn, and this was a truck trailer. I turned it into just a wagon. I made it more like a wagon would look. And this is just a hidden thing to look like a hitch. It doesn't really even function for anything. These are drains on the front. These are just all blocks I used. This is roofing, and oh, that was fun to get in a circle like that. You can do it. You just gotta mess with it. This is just supposed to be a gas tank. I was working on silos. I know what they look like. I grew up in the round, so I tried to get as close as I could. I have seen now. I don't know why. Some people, I swear, saw my last video, but I built these kind of pop-up things for the thing, and it's pretty cool. And all this is going to be mission oriented. If you go up this, you're gonna drop down. If you drop, you might get hurt because it's gonna all be realistic. But there's gonna be hidden things in these chests that give you good items that you can use. Because you're gonna face off zombies inside of these places. Some of these places you won't be able to. You go in, you can't come back out. Like this one, for instance, there's gonna be zombies in it, but they'll be just like spawn zombies. So I might have like a spawn or somewhere and hide a few zombies in there. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. Like one back there, and I'll just have him sit behind there. And when you come in, he'll come out of there because you'll be going near them. But anyways, I'm going to try to give them a area they can stay. I think there's a way to do that. I think if you just measure out the areas, if you got them inside of buildings, they're not going to come out unless you're right next to the building. You might have a couple here with the door shut, so when you come through here and you're exploring to get stuff, then you go up here, and the treasure's up here, but I didn't let anyone know that. You're going to try to jump this, you can't. It's back there. Or is it? There's something over there. I can't remember what I was going to have. I was going to have zombies all around the corners of these. Under here. Yeah. And it's supposed to be a chest here or something. I don't know. I don't got a chest there. I just threw one down so they know that. But there's going to be more than one thing. And it's just going to be hiding like here in the hay. I didn't, I technically, yeah, let's do that. I want it right there in the hole of the hay. Then it'll look more realistic. I might put a, yeah, yeah, I could have done that. Anyways, that's the work, but ain't what I was thinking. So I didn't do that. I forgot. It's easy to find. I ain't trying to show you the game to play it, but when I see something, I fix it. I'm really picky about that. There's it is. Sorry, it's in this. Doom doom. Any chest. I just like this one. I put it almost on every spot anymore because I like the looks of the structure of it. Looks more like what I'd see as a chest, but it may not fit in here. See, it's longer. So I wonder if the shorter one does the same thing. I bet you it does. But why could it be one block? Where's that short one? Oh, there it is. I like that one too. So we'll just do that one too. I got this shit here. I don't need it. That I'm gonna keep. Some stuff I can draw. This can just go in there then. All right. No, it can't. Because it's okay. Can I even put this? Oh, I can. Wait a minute. This one don't even show, and yet it goes in there. Okay, I did not see the indication of it, but see, there's a box there. Something will be in there. That'll work. See, and I got another hidden one up here. You just get pieces of armor, things like that, and if it wears down, you can repair them by cost of digging some mining and stuff. But mostly it's just going to be like armor. Like, see, I just threw these. I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but netherite armor. But that's about the best armor you can get. But I'm gonna probably have it a little bit different. That it's going to be not super hard, good armor. You get that later as you go forward, like into each one. They'll be rated by number harder. I think is the way I'll do it. This is kind of replica of the barn. A lot of it's pretty much similar. They had a spot here. I don't know, remember what was in the Minecraft thing section here. Something like a pig pen thing, and I just put it like this. They had this wood all going across, and what limited stuff I had, I used to do that, and that came out pretty good. And that's where that one's hidden up there. I couldn't figure out how to get up there. I wanted hay to set here to get up there, but it seemed like every time with the hay, something happened, locked off, and I just thought, well, heck, let's just have a ladder case. They might want to have one that up there too. It looks good. Anyways, I said I wasn't going to show you all the houses yet. I'm still doing it. Anyways, I'm not going to go in that one. That's just one of the houses I did. Oh, look at the garden. I like the design of this garden. I was trying to figure out how to make it look cool, and not but with the sand. Yeah, I like the looks of that. Little white things. This is a really good looking fancy garden. I mean, I didn't do that to this one. I just made a standard garden like this just to make them a little bit different. But they look good. Anyways, this had a truck right here, so I put that there. Oh, police, I didn't know I did. This shed was like that in this one, and I built this and put stuff in it like you're working there. But I ain't gonna show you all of it. I kind of color coded the things too. Some I just made a regular wood fence. This one here I made all blue, like it would be blue because the blue house. There's a hidden area in there too, and a trap door or something. Not nothing really labyrinth, but it was kind of nice. I built that in this barn. I designed this off of a barn they had on there, but it was a little bit different. I can't remember something about the build. Something was different on it. But it was pretty much exactly the way it looked. So I did it, and then I did the blue area. And I found this in a mod when I was working. I'll show you because I know I'm only mainly talking to people that have never had or didn't know that or see my things yet. This I put this firewood on. You see why? This is what I was trying to design. 7 days to die. It's a very hard thing to do. I wish these were all one board. If they could make one, somebody could mod a board, a full board, so I could continue building this map better and better until it's one of the best looking ones. But anyways, so I got that figured out through these roofs that I got. Blah blah blah. Talking too much. Down the step. See, this is why I put this wood furnace down here. Mods. Cool looking workbench down here. And that's just a power generator. Right? They give you in a mod. So like a fuel tank, a little place to mop your iron, and your laundry stuff. Then it went up here, and this is designed now just like the shape of it is. But I had to modify some kitchen because some of the blocks, these are larger than Minecraft. If I had blocks that were like 7 days to die, I could do half blocks and everywhere, and you can still put the things up against it. They made them right. Sometimes I don't. Yeah, I what? I thought that thing opened. Huh? I could have swear that opened. Is that a glitch? This I was trying to figure out. I want a light in the center, like something really bright. And I didn't know what to, so I lowered the wall. You can see it's lower than everyone, even this one. And I did it because it gave it a little more, I don't know. I liked it. So I finished up with the blue tables, the flowers, and the yellow wall. When I get to really into decorating, I'll do better on other ones or too, but this was one of the better ones I did. That's why I wanted to show you the fireplace, the wood, how it's sitting there for more. Staring, going up. There's an extra room in here, wasn't there? Wasn't there? No, this was not the roof I did that in, but here there's a trap door going there, and these are just rooms. I'm not going to even show all this off. I keep saying I'm not going to, and then I do. But anyways, I did this chicken coop, and the only thing I like about this chicken coop, I'll show you real quick, but I'll get a bunch of eggs. Uh, Hi, chickies. Is I did other ones. I got some other cool looking ones, but this one I built had the chicken nest set up. That's why I did it 4 ways. That's I said there was not as many walls. They weren't shaped like this. I added this, made it a lot different. This chicken coop. It still had a lot of looks to that one shape, but it had a different inside walls. And the chickens, they come right in here and sit. I mean, I get eggs from here too, but then I had to have a second floor because the barn had no space up here. We got chickens up here laying eggs even. And I've just kind of decorated. It had some stuff on the ledges. It wasn't quite like this part, but I wanted it this way. I think it gives it more of a really good accessible way to have your barn. Why would you build that in there? So I did. Well, I'm on creative mode, so I can't stop that. So I'll be doing that every once in a while. Then I built this fence along here. I kind of want to build borders so nothing else can enter in when I make it. Yeah, and I got the pigs down here. Ooh, I hit that one. I like the pig farm. I worked on it because I like the colors, looking like mud and yeah, I see mud and sand or whatever, dirt and gravel and some green, and they're just pigs rooting it all the time. They like pig mud, so. Then I had this giant crevice in the ground that I filled in. Believe it or not, I filled a lot of it in, but I left a lot too. I kind of layered it, but from down, I just left it a whole way down. But so I built this to make this whole road look like it would make sense for a car to be driving by. They wouldn't want a hill sitting there without some kind of grid protection. So I built that, and then I just got this hill. And before I finished the barn, got on that. I built this barn, and it looked like this really a lot to the barn. Some of the length was longer and different because of the blocks again to do everything they wanted on it. Like I got this was the truck. That's why it's so big. There's cars too. I'll show you shorter ones. I like these colored sheep, and so I did a few of every one just to make it look like this is the sheep farm. Each one had their own farm, chicken farm, sheep farm. See, they could come in here and eat. There's one in here, and then I built this wagon. This was in the uh 7 days ice barn too. This barn looks a lot like it inside. It had that. It didn't have something. I don't. Yeah, it didn't have this open. I opened this and put this in here like another feeding area, and I'll show you why. But then I added the hay in here. I might try to see if I can. I don't know if it'll work. Yep, it'll work. See, I could hide something up here easily and get away with it. But I had that one back because I liked it so you wouldn't hit it. But I could do it with this one even. Yeah. So let's do that. No, we just want a small chest again. And I'll just keep my eggs because I think they're fun to throw. I'll get this hay bale, break it, set it there. I'll set this right here and then put that there. Now that's a way to hide it. So you don't know it's there, but if you play the game and you're watching thing, you'll know I have where I've been hiding them. But this is going to be a hard one to get up on. Okay, so we have to test it. Can I jump? No, I can't jump. So this is a very tricky one. I think hmm, I don't want to wreck what I got going here. There you go. Huh. See that little trick? So you got to go along that edge. But anyways, so this is part of exploring. I'm figuring it out. I tested it. Wasn't sure it would work. I just tested it worked. These tractors I had fun making. You can tell I made a blue one. It had one in here, so it wasn't like I just made it up. It had a garbage all over it, so I just put a dumpster in there and put it by it because it was like some kind of a thing dumpster here. I don't know what it was. And then I put this garbage myself by mods because there was some garbage, but it didn't. It was like papers and stuff, milk carton. You look at that. Somebody really ate a lot of food while they're hanging in the barn, not doing their job. Then you got these boxes to look like they had supplies up here, more stuff, some stock up here. This was really like this. There was an upper bar and you could see down on it. And then they had something up here, but something was broke. I think this was broke ladder. And I put it in there because I wanted the free access up here. And then I threw these up here for more storage. And then, yeah, and built it like this. This is all part of my own build. I think some of it was in there, but some of it came out because I had the room and I thought it looked better. Okay, now this was originally here. The door was open like this. I had a pallet or that bottom thing there and a chain, but it didn't have the food on it. And I said it looked cooler if it had the food on it, so I added that. And so that was kind of cool. Another one of those silos, and it's got stuff in it, I think. But anyways, I I was thinking you could probably get to it from dropping down there if I had it closer, but it ain't close enough. I think you get hurt. But I could cheat, put one in there, but I don't think it'll let me put it in there. Will you let me put it inside the box? Wouldn't that be cool if it did? No, no, it don't work that way either. Wait, let's. Nope, it won't let me put it in there. I mean, I'd have to break something. I don't want to break something. I mean, can I put it on top? Oh my. Oh my. That is cool. Okay, I just shot myself. See, I could jump down normally, but see, you'd probably have to go up here. And I don't know if I'm going to allow this, but you probably could just do like that. Nope, you can't go through them. If you get through them, that would be a good thing, but no. Okay, let's just put them back. They know that won't work. So I hate to tell you, I don't even know how you would get to that one. Maybe that's just going to be a tease. You're going to see it up there from the other area. I'm going to go see what happens. That's good though. These you literally can open if you right click, but they ain't gonna be able to open anyway because all this mod's gonna have protected stuff. Like, I mean, when you go in the barns and stuff, this is gonna just be an open barn. You can get out of it anytime you want. None of these, all of them ain't gonna be enclosed. But all the zombies are gonna have a borderline. I'm gonna make a magic borderline to where they stay, and I'll have a spawner in it or something in each one, and you'll just have to deal with it as they spawn in there. I was going to try to do it to, where I could turn all the spawners off except for my own, but I don't know if I can yet. I have to find that out. But I enjoyed building. I got this far, and I plan on going down here and doing a city. I mean, a huge city from the game. If I could getting a few more mods, maybe, but I could still do it. This was fun. The garage is kind of fun to do. There's some cool stuff in there too. But I'm going to show you all that. I wanted to tell you about this idea. This is what this is going to be titled, The Haunted House. My final review of this haunted house on Minecraft. And yeah, I got this open. It won't be open in the game, or is it actually broke? Oh, I broke them. Okay, so that kind of stupid, but oh wait, we'll just use it for a minute because I wanted to put one down here. And so if you land here, you might find that treasure. Because when you jump down, you're supposed to land on these. So there'll be one there. You won't see it though till you go inside. But I gotta copy that, and then I gotta go. Oh, well, did I do it the right way? No, wrong way. Son of It doesn't matter because you can get through this one if I remember right. I think I did. Oh, maybe not. No, no. Now it's doing something stupid. I heard it do it. I don't know where it went. Where did you go? Oh, above me. Okay, let's just Yeah, leave this alone. You click twice and they go down quickly anyways. So that was the way in. I see it's got me right where I don't want to be again because of that. Okay, no, we're just gonna fix this later. I'm not gonna play that game. So here's what's going on. I was building this map. Oh, I can't. No. I really just need to delete stuff. I ain't working on anything anymore. I don't even think I'm working on the lower part anymore because, okay, let's just do this. Go like this. Bye, 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 bye. I know there's more I could do on that. I'll leave that in there, but I don't need the blue. I don't need none of that. I'll leave that in there. I don't, well, no, I wanted you out. I don't even know if I get all this stuff back in there anyways without throwing it in a box away. I don't think I need that, but if I accidentally hit it, I might. I don't know. There's like some of the stuff I might have to fix if I accidentally hit it. If I do, I can go to it, or I can just right click, throw it in my hand. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. So bye. I don't know why I'm keeping name out. I really don't. I can't right click on that though. I got to keep that in my hand. We'll just leave it like this for now. So okay, here's the dilemma. I'm gonna. I should have got up and showed you. This is the outside. You come up this road, like I said. This road you won't get in. I mean, I was thinking on putting a treasure in here, but I don't know. You're not gonna get in here. I don't know why I put the looks. Maybe see it from up on the roof. I think is why I did. But anyways, I had fun with this, trying to get this to fit right. I love these culvert or the water drains. They look cool when you use them like that for like a rail. But because I had to have something there, electrical box. See, that's the way I had to do them. But anyways, so I made this like this with the cool fence going around it and stuff. The porch. This addition's added different. I wanted just one whole thing. It was a little strange how I had it, and I liked it better that way. So it is a little bit different on the one part. This is exactly the way it was designed, the backside, everything of that 7 days I everything. Even the roof, the house, towers, they had them on it. There might have been one more, I can't say. But there's a door here exactly where it belongs. It's got a little hallway comes out here. But so anyways, this goes around like this. This little nice little thing here. See, I did with it. This was in here, but it was a really drabby looking thing. I just made everything look new, and I added some food here and there to make it more realistic, to give it a life. And then put this stuff here. It's like it just happened, I guess. Is why I this come out of the laundry room, this back door. You got a laundry room on this end. But so I'll show you that from another way. But this was the laundry room. This a little addition. This is all exactly the way it was. They had laundry room. They had something else. I made the rooms very particularly to their own looks, what I could see. So I did all that. So if you go inside, it looks like this. But see, I had a dilemma, and I'll show you when I get down there. But this tunnel is supposed to lead to a secret lab, and you come up that way. That's how you would get out. I have not finished this map yet because of that one dilemma, and I can't. I'm gonna later see if I can see it on my map when I do it. But the hallway and everything, there was this similar up breach in here. You can look over rails from down here. And then down here, there was a bathroom here. Some are not the same size. They're decorated. It's a little better. It's all new age stuff, I guess. Blinds. I like the looks of the blinds. They had this side door. Had a little bit of fun trying to get that to come out perfect the way I wanted to look. So whatever. That was another thing. Then they had this room and I used the actual, this is honey blocks I used for pattern on the walls. Added the colored bar here. I don't get it. I put the seats out there. Yeah, I guess they're for that. Yeah, if they have kids over too and friends, they give them it out there. But then I had the peach kitchen, peach, see the peach, and then little tan stuff, food, blah blah blah, toasters. That's all cool looking mod stuff. A coffee pot, mop there, planter, pond. Then you run down through here. This was a little bit fun too because these are kind of in line, so I wanted to look right. This garage was a little rough. I mean, it had something like this, but it didn't have all this. I added this in there because it was kind of really blab. It had like pipes and some junk laying on the ground, like they were just beginning to work on it, like it happened. Then they start working on the house, and then the apocalypse started. I guess that's their intention, but I think it looks better just like it just happened. Little sewing area. Got a little box. You're supposed to be sewing stuff. But I was going to put some sewing stuff. I didn't in there. And there might be stuff hidden in there, treasures in these rooms. There's a treasure box under here. See it? And that one's going to have something really good in it. But then you got this. Well, that has nothing. You can tell. You'd see it. So when you're looking, if you can't find something, it's probably locked or something, you're going to be able to get into it. These got drawers. I don't mean everything. I don't know what we in it. This was rounded shape. You can't do that in Minecraft, really. I could have slanted with the roofs, but it had a distinct shape to it. And I liked it, so I did it this way. Anyways, my art, not theirs. And so they had this hallway, the step going up. I did a little bit different winding thing. This was blocked and stuff. I removed it, made it look nice. This room was boarded off. I think you had to break it, or I can't remember now. But anyways, so I made it just into a room that you go into. And see, this was the point. I had a closet back here, and I had to have that middle view where that furnace look out where you could see out here, because that's what a window would be for. Now you can see. If I did it too close, it wouldn't look right to that, so I had to get that right. And then you got treasure in here. Oh yeah, this is the laundry room I showed you down here. I just see a little broomy area and a little side closet, which I don't got much in here yet. I just threw it like that together. And then this is that laundry room I showed you goes outside. Some windows, nice little windows. I like the laundry stuff they gave you. I got out of that mod. And then some of the rugs are pretty cool out of it. Then it had this area that bent around, and you could get through here. I can't remember why. Seemed like you could get through here for some reason. Or not, maybe you could get in that door. Yeah, it was just a door. This was open. And this was, oh, I designed this quite a bit different. They did have a chimney here, so I got the chimney in there and got it to the best way I could get it to look. Anyways, and then we got this corner setting for your seating area. Then I got this area, there's this look over. I made it into a little like art setting, so when he sits up here and paints, you got a big house, you like to do some kind of art. Yep, this is that door. Oh, you go in and out, of course. What am I talking about? I don't know. They had this little bathroom, and I did this one on honey blocks too, and just kind of did what I did. Yeah, you couldn't put inside of something, and I kind of wanted to make it indicate it like it was a sink you put inside like this. I liked it. I don't know why, but I did like it that way. I still can. This thing is kind of similar, but it had more bumps to go through here. I just could only fit what I could in here. So I used decoration stuff to make it look like it was designed to be that way. And then that comes out on the roof, right there. So you'll be exploring all this area, and you can't once you go in, the door is locked. I'm gonna have some kind of a lock on it. So you go in a room, you can't go out of any of the doors. In some of the buildings, they'll be set up that way until you get to the end where you can climb out. That's gonna be open. It'll open up. It'll be like a switch thing. And this is kind of what it looked like a library. Of course, a lot better. It was fixed up. It was damaged some, and there was some stuff not. And I don't think I'm almost 90% sure this wasn't up here. I did this in my own design. It added a little hidey hole up here with some kind of wizard guy with a mirror. They're kind of weird. And he's doing his magic up here. And then you say, wow, what's he got? Oh, in his trove, he got some good stuff there. But what's up here? Another treasure. See, so yeah, secret areas. But anyways, you can climb up or down either way, by the way. But then this library had a secret door. I really, really want to be able to figure out how to get someone who's a programming trigger this to shut and open. So you would be touching, you come over here and there'd be a sign, it says open, and that's all it'll say. You say, what? You go up there and you're looking at it. You keep touching and you'll hit a book that all it does is activate that switch and open it. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I don't really know. Then it had like a some kind of liberty. I made it bigger than it really was because it was had so much other stuff that I didn't like. And in here is just somebody's fantasy room collectible stuff they get in wine and stuff they ordered. And they pick up the shipment they did in the elevator and put it up here, then put it into this room. But it's all damaged now. And uh, well, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's damaged because I can't. You just can't. You can't use it because I gotta get that. But so you jump down here. I tried to make it easy because I was gonna have a health setting. You can go up here and look at whatever's up here by climbing up and just jump on here. And you can look around how I did it up here, some of it. And there's that door. And you guess where this door goes? A hidden area up on the roof. And you could climb down here, I guess, and you could see. I thought you could get a better view from there, but see, you could jump these. It's not like you can't. So, oh yeah, up here you do. Yeah, see, that's why I did it. So you could just see something up there. It's like, damn, how would you get that down there? But in one of these is a hidden treasure. See, I wonder if there's one in here. No, I didn't put one in there though. So it's a hit and go thing, I guess. You'll have to figure that one out when you play it. Oh, what else? So back down. You can cheat, do that, I guess, if you don't jump too far. See, you're supposed to walk along here and get on the boards. See, like this, just so you don't hurt yourself. Because any distance further than that, you get damaged. And by the time you get all the way down, you're going to get damaged, and there's going to be zombies that rush you. They're already going to be spawned, and as soon as you get close to their setting area. So you're trying to get all the way down here. Oh, well, I guess I didn't have one after this, so it's a little bit of a jump there. I think that one's intended to hurt you a little bit. So if you did it for success, you still got hurt a little bit. Then in here, this is all like it was. It was some tunnel. It had an elevator, so I built it like this. This is the elevator I built to do it. And then I just built this little area, make it look like an elevator. It had, I put these. It had some other kind of barrels. These are my barrels. I know what to tell you. They had this elevator. It was broken down or something. I was thinking about putting boards over it or something, but I'm just gonna say it's not broken down. There's nobody's using it right now because there ain't nobody in here. But so it's just sitting there. And then they had like this digging site you could go into, like doing this. You gotta go like that though to do it. And there you go. It had a little dig hole with, yeah, surprise. So you just thinking probably more of that stuff. It ain't. There's a surprise in that one. And then you go down this way. Open it. Go in here. See, I hadn't been honest for all. I literally have to look and see. I left with just a plain wall in some of the areas. I was gonna finish these. I noticed I missed these, but I think it was because of that one wall I left like that, because it works up under this here. But I'm almost positive now I should have turned these into this walls. It would make sense they did that, but I don't know if I can do it now because of the way it is unless I can. Oh, I can. I can go like this. There. There. I want that one done like that. And these two. I don't know. I like the plain dirt on some of them, but I just like the wall looking like that. I could put it in there like this. That doesn't look bad either, does it? Anyway, so another one bites the dust, so let's do that. Now that makes the thing look better. You too. So much modifications you can do in this game, even on a Minecraft thing to try to make it look better in the Minecraft or in 7 Days to Die. I wish I was a game developer. I wish I could program. I could do all the artwork. I'm an artist. So my dream is to get a gaming company eventually. I mean, with every game possible, but not the games today made. They'll be a different style altogether. That's the thing about that. I will have where you can play the games, but they're not going to have bad content. Kids can play them, anybody can play them, but they'll feel so fun you won't care because it'll be everything will work right. Anyways, that's my dream. Everybody has a dream. Doesn't mean everybody's going to accomplish. I was tempted to put that back a little further. I almost think that does look good, don't you? I might be able to put something there if I wanted to then. You could increase this building. I don't think it was really this wide, so I don't know. I just liked it, so sometimes I modify shit I like. No, that was not supposed to be like that. See, got too carried away. There you go. They did it up to there, but this isn't. That's part of this. That's what I'm gonna say, anyways. Or can I? Can I do it all the way up and still leave it plain? Because isn't that lower? Yeah, it is lower. I did it lower for a reason, I guess. Yeah, I did. Anyways, because that's to indicate you're going in here. Maybe that's why I did it that way. This stairs is fun. I couldn't find. I had built. Oh my God! Don't ever use chisels and bits. I used it, and you're gonna never like it. It destroys your any of your mods because it is so picky and it modifies too much. So you can't do that. Had a hell of a time finding pipes that would actually work. These are liquid pipes, but I mean they indicate different types of liquid pipes, and so I did that. This was fun too. I had to make it wider to make it the colors match everywhere the way that they were supposed to, because these were different. These were all the same as the building had, and this was the problem. See, it was because this wasn't. It had the floor, but it didn't have this. So I put the regular bricks like all the building like it had. I used these for kind of that, and you got your heating ducts. I used some. These came from some pipe of parts. They look just like heating ducts. I don't know how you couldn't take that. These are kind of supposed to be servers or computers, processors, but they're a server really. All servers with buttons on them, colors. I didn't really get care. If I had the right mods, I could fix that. Electrical boxes, I could fix them if I had the right mod. But these pipes seem to work okay. They're a little bit off. These were pipes I got out of one mod or another. I think that, yeah, these are the pipes I got out of one of the black. Anyways, it was a mod, so I could do that with them to make them look like they're hooked up to, some type of unit plug-in. Yeah, yeah. What am I doing? It probably won't work though, will it? Uh, it does, but I wish it was closer or more in. But I forgot you can't put these more in. So the only way I could do it is to take and go like this and put one more over it. But then it does that. See, that's why I didn't want to do that. I mean, and to be that far out just looks kind of fake. That's why I didn't do them that way. Hmm, I don't know. I could do it like this and then do it one. Oh no. Oh, you dirty. Then it's just a little bit deceiving. You can't really tell. And then take a like a flip thing. And I could do it that way. I thought it that way, but I didn't like the color so much. So that was the thing. I didn't like the color of the way it would looked. But if I can get a oh, trap door. I want to put black, but really don't think that's going to work. I can always grab another one of these off from there, so I'll throw that out. That can go out. I don't know what happened to that little box I had in me. But this, well, that's its on nose, so I don't really want the same thing. Them you can't put anywhere but flat. So I would say that or this, but I don't know. I could probably have done some one other one, I think, but yeah, see, you can't do it because of the way they did that. Just it baffles me how. Mm, yeah, see, they won't even go in there now. And if I put them in there like this, see, that's yeah, I can't really get the right thickness with these because there's things that just don't work in this mod. I mean, I could do this, look, put it like this, and I just broke the wire though. Damn it, I'm an idiot. And put one there. See, I could do that, but to see the problem is there's another hole in the wall. I just think it looks kind of dumb keep putting these holes in the wall. But I guess I could do that, and then see it's sticking out, then take it. But I don't think you can get a box in there. I mean, yes, that looks good, or maybe the white. I'm not sure. I think I like the black better. That's weird. Yeah, I like the black better. Anyways, yeah, so there's a wire to it if you do that. There you go. It's got a little box on it. No, you can't do it there though. See, I could do that and then yeah, that would work, but it won't plug in here because it does that. Mm, I don't know. I just can't seem to do anything right. I don't know how to fix that because these wires are off. Just leave it alone for now. But anyways, that's this room. It was like this had a pipe run here. These pipes ran along here, so I did them. Here's what water pipes look like. Well, no, it had another server sitting here, but it had you could see it from the back. I don't understand the design of that one because it didn't make no sense. See, I had to do double pays because I couldn't split the walls. There was not enough room to make it right. But they had them both sides. I don't know why they had them like that. I'd never seen servers do that. So this is also indicate air conditioner that they blow out from the vents from up here. That's why it's there. I did this through the wall because they don't have it won't go flush against the wall. So that was a little bit of modification. So I had to change some things to make it work. They had box and junk. I put them. This is my water pipes, I guess. I couldn't really get something good. I wanted some chemicals in here because this is they're creating a giant a monster out of warfare, some kind of a creature that's super strong, and it goes wrong. But yeah, that was that. I don't know. There's so much shit in here. I don't even know what to do with it anymore. So I don't throw it away. So when you're in this thing, did you notice where you ended up? You start in that doorway. There's no going down to the lower floors, getting into that lab. You think there is. You can look, but there ain't. So you're stuck in here with all the zombies spawning, clearing them out. There's a door here, but you can't open it. I mean, it's the one of the metal ones, and I'm gonna allow you to open that one. So you still run around trying to figure out. You say, well, what's this way? I see a door. So you run over here. Uh, you don't get stuck like I did. And you look at some boxes, you might find something. But this is another door you can't get through. You say, wow, how do I get in there? So you can't jump the fence because you ain't gonna be able to jump that high in the game. Not nowhere. It was tested, I guess. Maybe no. You can't jump on them. See, so that's why I did it that way. Okay, that works. You can just, no, you can't even hear it. You really do have to go around. And this, I wanted you to go this way, but in the game they had that open too. They had all this open, and they had only like you go one way down there. But I wanted to make you go around for the purposes of spawning the spawner here, back here, and maybe somewhere else. And it's gonna be dark in here. I'm gonna have it darker than normal. So, and then you just come around this way. What's cool about this is it forces you to go around this way. You see this one tunnel back here, which is all included in this area around that side. You can go back now. But you see how the tunnels, they were made exactly like that. There was that wall. I'll show you. This blue line came through here just like it shows. And it stopped right here. And then they had these things. But so I had to, and I added the pipe. They had a pipe going up and over. I did my own patterns, a little bit different. They had some weird things here that I can't do, but they were pipes too and something up there like that. I just added more design to my own liking to make it look kind of like inside of that. I'm gonna just air jump over that now. So you go around here. You can go this way out right away, but if you explore this way, you're gonna see like a thing of chemicals. It's just glass, but it's got chemicals, supposed to be chemicals inside of it, and it's got a chest here, and it's same thing here. You can't go all the way down. It just lands there. But and then you got to go around here. This is exactly they had to see the pipes. There was a yellow pipe. I'm specifying this because I followed the pattern of blue pipe. Yeah, you see that in the green pipe. They were like in the past of the tunnels. They didn't have these over them. I put them over there. I mean, I could break them out and make them look just like it. I thought that looked good for piping, but let's see. We go back here and I'll show you. Um, um, what was I going to show you now? Oh, yep, I lost it. My brain just failed me. Oh, I just going to show you the pipes. See how they come into here. Each one, they all go up there. You'll see them. They're all coming through the walls. That's what they're going through. Is that tank? So that was reasoning for that. I don't know if that was like they had it in the map to do that, but that's the way I did it. So they were creating some kind of monstrous creature in that glassed area. I was thinking about making a fake one. Yeah, here the yellow one comes in here, and that's what's back. Here's all just a pipe it went here. And there was a door to shut this and something because it must have been important. They had a locked door for this one. But something broke the floor. They must have had a bad floor. I'm just gonna say I don't know. You have to go down here. Once you go down, you notice you can't get back up. It's 2 layers, and there's nothing to get near. And then I just made like a because it had some of the stuff down here because it was like a lab. But I changed this a little bit, made it look more like a computer lab thing he's working on down here. They had a forklift. It's quite a bit bigger because I hand made this one. It was all made out of pieces I made up. There's that elevator. They ain't down. Had roller track coming this way, a little bit different, but I did that. And this was a little bit different, but this is the best I could do to make it look like that building. And it had a ladder. It was a little bit taller because of the way it was designed. You can't help it. Because when I did this up here to go, yeah, and it has like this little teeny thing, tanks, and this is that you're doing from here to pump into the lines. That's pumping into the lines. That is, I guess. I should have had, yeah, that would work. I should have had them colored pipes coming out of this, but at least one color, each a red and a green. But it wasn't in the thing, but I don't know how it, I'm trying to figure out how I could do that. Oh, I could do it like that. Okay, so let's just do that right now if I can. That's a new addition I'll add in here. But anyways, I'll just finish what I was showing you if you don't want to see that, probably, but I'm going to add that. But okay, so you got this door. They had more than one way to get in, so I made it so where this door was open, you could go right in. You'd have to push a button. There's a button you push, it usually opens. And grant you a ton of zombies come out at 7 to die. This was open. I made it so you couldn't go this way. I'm forcing you one direction so you can't go over anywhere you think you can. The doors don't open. This is where the monstrosity creature is going to be. And they had servers in here and stuff. I don't know. This is the best way I could do them. Different type of computers. But yeah, see, there's the pipes coming through. There's green. blue and yellow, and then it goes into these fills these little things and goes all three colors go into here. You can go in here and open it up, but I this is for nothing. Where it comes in is through these little ports, and then that's just like some kind of lighting and vent to clear back out when you're done. All this is a window. It should really be a door, but they don't make doors like that, and that'd be cool if they did. But anyways, so anyways, how did? Oh, I flew over. I don't want to do that. I didn't want you guys to see there that way. Oh, that's a bummer. Now you're being a weirdo. Being a weirdo. Okay, so there's a pipe in here. I could break it. It's just a dumb pipe. I don't know. I did some stuff for realism. It didn't make no sense. Like there'd be some kind of fluids running under there too. And I did my own pattern. It was something like this. Then I did it like this, finalized it because it had indicated as metal platings and some kind of cover vent was here. And then so there's a lot of my own design. They had a desk here, and I did my own design ad and added a water sink. Like if you're doing chemicals and stuff, clean up, blah blah blah. They had this here. I put them there. Then servers. I had to make this right. I thought it was. I don't know. I had to go looking. I thought this was all railing, but for this purposes, I thought it looked better to step down into this floor to have a different pattern altogether. What was here, and then just have it go into this room. And if you go up here, blah blah blah, you find a little treasure trove. See, I put this shelf up here for that reason. There's that I added in there too, but yeah. So that's another surprise. And this door can be open and closed. Then I had something more like a pipes, water pipes, like a pipes, vents, blah blah blah. Can't open these doors, so no such. You can only go up this way. You can. I don't know. You should be able to jump back over this. Yeah, you can. Okay, I thought you could. So you could go out that way, back down, but I don't know what the purpose is, because you're going down here. This is some kind of piping and air vents, and it had some kind of desk. It was here, but the way for build purposes, it worked better there. And then I had so I moved it here and made my own, set up of a stationary place in a clean area. This is the path I have the dilemma with, and I don't think I can do it, but because I don't wait a minute, I don't even think I got the map mod on here at all to do it. Yeah, I don't think I do have a map mod in here, which is weird because I thought I did. Maybe this ain't showing up. Okay, so that's the dead end I ran into. That's the last room. I can't show you what the room looked like. It was a vault room. Well, that's what that door goes into. It's supposed to be a door here. I mean, I could put the vault door on it, I guess, but I don't know what the vault door will look like. That's what I was trying to work on. There should be a vault door here, and you go into this room, this huge room here. But what makes me mad is because the room actually ran into this stuff, and it wasn't supposed to. So I have to leave this stuff there and then move it back and just do the room. And what I was going to do, because I can't do it exactly right, I can't find the area to get into. So this is two in. So if I go two in, they'll look alike, I guess. But I want to make sure I can do it because every time I do something, it breaks something. No, there ain't nothing there. Okay. So that worked. Because this was really hard to design. You imagine how hard it was designed to get it to come out right to fit under here and do what it was supposed to do. It was not too easy. But what the problem is a map. I don't know how I'm going to do that. So there's a vault door here, and I'm going to have a door here that goes down the path to it because it doesn't match. But I don't know where it is. That's why I'm trying to finish it and do it. I wanted to finish this room and let you see it, and I should have before I showed it. And I may come back and just show this room and say final part of the go back to one to see it. I'm not going back again. So whoever watches it will watch it next and go back and see it. I'll have some other stuff done. But that's about it. I'm just trying to figure out how to finish this map design or this building so you can go through it like a maze and find everything. It wasn't easy. This was like this in the cave, believe it or not. You come up in this area, this cave was here. It had a rough cave, really rough. I cleaned it up a little bit and made it look more like it was just a cave they dug out, and then they added, kept building the foundation. Few of the building pieces they modified working on it. I don't know why I got it like that. I mean, technically I could have filled that in, but I'm just gonna look like it's like some of the building they had to still work on. It was some damage to it or something, or they were quit working on it for some reason. But anyways, I don't care. But up here, that's the way it looked. That was all like that. There was wood things all around. I don't know. I did the best I could. Now I can't breathe. Oh, the way up. Right here is that trap door thing I was trying to fix. So we'll do that now. Then we'll fly up to the very top. Whoa. Delete this area. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't show you this. I thought it was kind of neat. Well, this is that other porch. They had a porch here too. That was right in the middle here above it. So that's an above porch. And I just did it that way. But I want to go to the other one, but I think it's down. Yeah, it's down the lower level. That's just that one roof. So you have to go all the way over on this side to go to that porch because they had this living room. I didn't show you the cool closet and hidden things are in here. They had this one bedroom over here. That was fun to try to work out to make it look right with the porch to match it where it was supposed to. I could show you that after I go outside. But so I wanted this to look like an entertainment section where they're just coming out here, cook out, and people sit here and sit out there or whatever. Some will be in here like a big party thing. Had glass doors you go in and out. Some of that came actually ended up by mistake, but it worked after I checked it out. But then I did a little eating area thing here. Anyway, so you could jump over this because I did it before I thought. But anyways, yeah, this was fun too. This is where that bedroom I had to get the windows to look right, so I did it that way. But put these work better for shutters than the shutters they had in the mods. I love this clothesline mod. It works so well. You can do it and put up. Yeah, it's really cool. But oh yeah, that's what I did. See, that was that one room I was saying I had to work it out. When I put it in here, I noticed it still wasn't lining up with this. And then I figured out why, because it was in a little bit. So it came out perfect. I got all that done and then put the porch on it. But yeah, pretty cool, huh? That was a lot of work. But anyways, this is Gaming Range. I don't know. I'm done with my video. I'm still working on this world. It's going to look pretty cool. It's going to be fun to explore. But I really got to do this city, what's going to be out here. That's my big job. We have some pioneer people that moved in. That village is still there. I have villagers in it, but I might abandon the villagers out of it and make it look like it's just a old pioneers thing. I'll put a fence around it and put like the pioneers something National Geographic or history or something. I'll put on it with poles and I get done and I ain't gonna change hardly anything. I'm just gonna leave it like it looks. This will be just a pioneer one. And I'll be you can go in here and look at what it looked like the colonial days we were they first moved in. So it'd be like a something like that. I might have a high fence around it. I didn't really get to that point. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you here unless you want to continue watching. I don't know how long I've been on. Let me check that. I'll probably get off because I've probably been on it over an hour by now. And I have a habit of doing that, burning time and not watching. Anyways, what time? How much time do I got on this already? Oh, yep, an hour. Oh my God. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the elongated time. I hope you still enjoy it. You have a good day. Bye bye.